Okay, here's my audience. Okay, here you go. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Madeline Brehart and I'm 19 years old. I'm going to be entering my sophomore year at the University of Oklahoma as a math education major. I know that most people cringe when I tell them that information, but I really enjoy math. I've also wanted to be a teacher for as long as I can remember. I am born and raised from a large suburb called Wheeling, right outside of Chicago, Illinois. I grew up with my mother, father, and older sister, Jessica. Growing up, I had many hobbies such as swimming, working out, and just hanging out with friends. I also enjoyed playing soccer for about 9 years. Once I entered high school, however, I stopped playing soccer to join cheerleading. I continued to work out frequently and make time for other activities, but cheerleading consumed most of my time. This is because I participated in it all 4 years. I cheered for football and basketball season, which also included the competitive squad. Funny thing is, if you were to ask any of my friends that know me well, they would tell you how big of a shock it was for me to be a peppy cheerleader. But I can honestly say I loved doing it and I even miss it. I also now give cheerleaders a lot more credit they don't typically receive because I admit to once being one of those people who thought cheerleaders didn't really do anything. Without going into much detail, the truth is, we work our butts off doing tricks and stunts some people don't even know exist. Being in the cheerleading program was also a great way to stay close to my friends, because if you've ever played a sport, you know that your team becomes sort of like a second family. Jordan Fishman is one friend in particular that cheerleading helped with keeping us together. Jordan has been my best friend since 2nd grade, and I know she will always be there for me. I find this important because I'm the type of person who truly values a few strong friendships over 100 weak or fake ones. I am also told I can have a pretty intimidating attitude the first few times you meet me, but I believe it's because I am slowly deciding if I will be able to trust a person or not. After I become comfortable around a person, though, I am very outgoing and laid back. Although I'm a relaxed person, in the appropriate situations, I show qualities of responsibility, promptness, and maturity. For instance, when I'm with friends, I will act differently than if I'm at school or work. All throughout high school and my first year at OU, I was a great student by completing my work on time, showing up to class on time, and actually paying attention to the teacher. Now that I've been in college, I've met new people and had great new experiences, but I do miss my friends and family from home. When I went home for a while this summer, I was able to see everyone and do some fun new things. For example, I began playing frisbee golf, and my mom and I went skydiving. I also enjoyed riding on the back of my friend's motorcycle. Today, typically, I'm riding next to him because I do have my motorcycle's license as well as my own bike. However, I got into a bad accident last summer and am still unable to ride mine. But I plan on getting a new bike someday and continue to ride because it is a fantastic hobby and wouldn't be able to give it up. I know most of my family and friends think I'm crazy for getting on a motorcycle in the first place, let alone after my accident, but I'm a strong believer that I need to live my life how I want to. I say this because if I were to be given one more day to live, I want to know that I took that special chance or took that one opportunity. That is also why, against my parents' will, I have my hips pierced and 2 tattoos with a few more to come. I hope you are able to take all of this information to learn things about me that you might discover as you become my friend, as well as information that you wouldn't know just by looking at me. You also now know some of my values and beliefs. Again, I'm Madeline, and overall, my life may not be the most interesting or exciting, but I will always find a way to make it fun and worthwhile.